I am the Trubl Zone. Good morning on the West Coast. Good afternoon on the East Coast, and right here in the heart of the Midwest, you're in the Red Zone. The NFC North, obviously, is the division where quarterbacks go to die. In Minnesota last year, we had Brett, older than Father Time, Favre. This year, the Minnesota Vikings have picked up Donovan, older than Dolomite McNabb. He's just yet another example of why Ohio State is the biggest group of scum-sucking losers on the face of the planet. Matty Thrice! You look up douche in the dictionary, there's 2 pictures there. Okay, no, there's 3. Or maybe 4. No, there is 4. Vince Young, Tom Brady, Jerry Jones, and of course Josh Wack, because, he thinks Jerry Jones is a good owner. And you guys thought I was going to let that go this season? Come on. The only way the Reds even get into the headlines in baseball is by picking a fist fight with the Cardinals. Circumcising a mosquito. If that doesn't offend you and that doesn't embarrass you, that your team's owner would say that, your family tree's a 2x4. Stay classy, Jerry. Stay classy. I would very much like to thank Tom Brady for that absolute vision of douchiness. Douchiness. It's kind of like truthiness, except you're a douche. Is Tom Brady gay, or is he just the whitest guy in the NFL? This season, folks, I'm looking to seriously reserve myself a very, very special place in football hell. Terrell Pryor, who comes from, of course, the biggest scumbag university on the face of the planet, Ohio State. You freaks that have the bolt going through here or the bone going through over here. It's a cry for attention. I will say this. The people who are saying that it's a racial thing, shut up. Seriously. Anything gets said about an African-American quarterback, boom, race car. Stop it. Stop it. Todd Haley is going to be either one of 2 things this year. There's not going to be any middle ground. By not playing his starters hardly at all during the preseason, he's either going to look like a genius because everybody's rested and ready, or he's going to look like a total complete failure because nobody's had the actual game time reps. Okay, let me decode that for those of you who don't speak dumbass. Put down the cell phone, quit putting stuff on Twitter, delete your Twitter account. You're obviously too stupid to use it right. I am probably the most angry person at the pigeon pen. Punk little crybaby. Tebow. And it's just thanks to all of you. And that's something you probably will not hear this Sunday. Good job. You started to make up for all the pansy moves that you've made so far in your career. Did you just start watching football? Football is where us men go to get away from certain people who fake a lot of things. Douche. It's the biggest douche move on the planet. Give me a break. Brett, from all of us here in the zone to you, go back to the Gunslinger Ranch, as Jim Rome would say, and shut up. You're an idiot and you suck. Hey, jackass that picked Manning in your fantasy league. Ha ha! There. Happy now? A pathetic little pansy. Grow up. Like you were gonna do anything to him. If you had thrown a punch at him, he would have knocked you straight on your ass quicker than you could have counted to 3. Just quit being an idiot. But stick a fork in Donovan, he's dumb. Eating Doritos on your couch doesn't prepare you for Week 7 in the NFL. Stop it. Quit being a baby and move on. Jamarcus Russell's a loser and he's never going to be anything but a loser. These classless goons. The dude's intense. It's getting to the point where in 2 seasons, you're not going to be able to fart downwind of the quarterback without being a personal foul for unnecessary roughness. You got paid, you're not trying anymore, CJ2K. St. Louis, Missouri is Titletown, baby. You're coached by Norv Turner, and your quarterback is Jamie Crimea Rivers. America's team. Don't mess with Texas.
I should not have showered with those kids. I should have not showered with those kids either. Unbelievable.
I am disgusted by the fact that Mike McCreary does not have a gigantic assault charge on his record. And maybe once your testicles drop, maybe you can stand trial for your lack of action in this. He is a gutless coward. Aaron Rodgers is the best quarterback in the NFL right now. Yes, go ahead and put it up. Zone was wrong. Zone was wrong. Zone was wrong. I think for the first time in his tenure there, I think Andy Reid's job is legitimately in danger. Matt Castle can't throw the ball. Oh, shut up. You screwed up, and you've already admitted it. Go on, alright? You are in danger of losing that franchise. The 4-letter network needs to change its name to ETPN. Everything Tebow Production Network. Well, he just wins is not a skill set. Hate to break it to you, but he just wins is not a skill set. Another season like this, Rex Ryan's going to be in the unemployment line. I'll tell you that right now. Ndamukong Suh is a classless goon. If I was to draft Tim Tebow, it'd probably be in the 3rd or 4th round, and first words he'd hear out of my mouth as head coach when he showed up for training camp is, okay, we're going to learn a new skill set today. Well, not new for you. You're going to be a running back on this team. I think soccer is the biggest baby sport on the planet. I am the Trubl Zone. Good morning on the West Coast. Good afternoon on the East Coast and in the heart of the Midwest. You're in the Red Zone Christmas Bowltacular. And Bill Belichick is probably the best coach of this generation. He got arrested for setting up a drug distribution network in Chicago. Yeah, like Chicago needs another one of those. Or, you know, I mean, if it's soccer, if it's Major League Soccer, all the Capri Sun you can drink and all the orange slices you can eat, whatever. It's bad enough you've got Jamie Crimea Rivers as your quarterback. But do you really want to keep Norv Turner there? Matt Castle's a horrible quarterback. Todd Haley is a horrible, horrible head coach. If they played a tough schedule, they'd have something to gripe about. But, I mean, you know, it's not like we're going to see the BCS championship game on the Longhorn Network. And right. So, again, we will see, you know, a SEC team take USC and go. Legally, your daddy in 28 states. Wow, I cannot believe I said NBA and goodness in the same sentence. You have 0.0 gray matter in your skull. Figure it out. Literally, it looks like a Miami Dolphins jersey vomited and out came the Miami Marlins jersey. Well, I guess there's only one thing left to say. That's 2011. Zone the hell out.
You know who your daddy is.